Good evening, everyone. And I'm Saita Pandey going to host today's session. And in today's session, I would like to take the activity as a group debate. In this, I will make two groups like Group A and Group B. In Group A, leader will be Sumit sir, and in Group B, leader will be Dimple ma'am. So in Group A team, Anup sir will be sorry, Anup sir is not here. So Suman sir will be with Sumit sir team and Sharad sir, he's in Dimple ma'am team. Okay? Is it okay now?
It's okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Okay.
hmm. So for today, as we know, politics affects every citizen of a country, and you know all education importance, and education also plays a big role in our lives. But today's debate topic is that should it be compulsory for the politicians also? Do we really need educated politicians for better governance? I think today's topic is very interesting. Let's begin the discussion on whether the minimum education should be required for people entering politics or not. So, in this manner, I would like to call to Group A leader Sumit sir. Please start the session.
Yeah, okay. First of all, thank you so much, Sarita ma'am, for choose such a common topic for today's debate over here among us, and we are going to debate on it. That you can say means illiterate, completely illiterate, or less educated, ma'am,
It
primary or
depends upon you. You just tell me what should be the
okay,
qualification.
okay, okay. So completely you can say illiterate also, or only illiterate and like educated means also okay, ma'am. Like uneducated can lead and uneducated can play the role of you can say leader or not for our society, or educated is required. So as for first I'm going, ma'am, in favor of like educated I have to speak or illiterate, what, or I can
So
choose
you
from
can
my side.
start with anything in which
What, ma'am?
favor first should be in favor.
Okay, first should be in favor. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. So we are going to
No, means sir,
discuss.
education means some 10th part, 12th part, like it should be there or not, or only educated
Okay,
is required. Hmm.
got it, got it. Means ki education
Minimum
limitation required or
qualification.
not, minimum or
Hmm.
maximum. Such parameters should be there or not.
Hmm.
So as per
Hmm.
my perspective, yeah, as per my perspective, there should be parameter for education for the leader, because who's going to govern our you can say state and nation. So they will take major you can say decision about our nation and our state. So it should be means it must parameters should be there, especially for the leaders who is going to select, who is going to nominate their name for any part, a state or a nation. So as per my perspective, it is required, education limitation should be there. So from other side, what they are going to share from their side, please counter is.
Yes, now I would like to call Group B member leader, that is Dimple ma'am. Dimple ma'am, please start your session. You have to speak in means against.
Yes, in
Dimple
against.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Um, So, ma'am, it's first of all, I want to ask you. It's a group discussion. It's a debate.
Right.
Debate, ma'am. Debate. It's a
Between
debate.
two groups. Right. You are in another group, opposition group.
Okay. So, mhm. Thank you, ma'am, you giving me this chance to speak. And I would like to say, education's every person's has right to take education and study, and 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 politicians peoples are also required education if they will educate, and they they have education, so they will take decision. Sorry.
Okay, Sharad sir.
जी मैम, जी ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू talk
Please.
something. Okay. First of all, good evening to all of you, and thank you for giving me opportunity to speak, especially favor of you can say like less education or uneducated. They can perform better way comparison to the um, I mean qualified or degree holder to the politician or not. Actually, from my concerns, politician it's mean that social worker. Now meaning has been changed for the make for understand to the pain of the public. There is no need to the qualification, there is no need to the bundle of the degree, there is need only kind hearted, and you must be a grassroots level leader who can understand to each everything and who have already faced. As you know that when constitution was building, that time people they I mean our well thoughter man, they didn't mention any qualification for become to any house's member, because they were knowing education is a hand of the those member who comes to the better family. If I will mention to the qualification, so there is a possibility who can understand to the real pain of the grassroots level end of the person, they will never come on the mainstream. They never will be become voice of our own public. That's why they didn't mention in the constitution as a qualification to become any house's member. Another thing, you know that we cannot say like qualification. Yeah, you can say qualification is most important for the become a leader, for become a social person and understand to the pains of public, know to the problem what is going on in the society. There is no need to the any qualification. There is only need to look in an equal way of all citizens to them constituency, because God built it to in everybody sensitivity by your heart, by your noise, by your eyes. You can observe. If you are looking to the road construction is not good, so there is no need to the degree. There is need only visualization, and there is need your leg. If you will enter in the pit, your leg will be go there. Then immediately you can observe like here is road need to the reconstruction.
Okay.
And in the same manner, okay, I can, okay, now
Sir,
you just
yeah.
complete.
Yes,
Just I would
ma'am,
like to say
yes,
something, sir.
yes,
Just
ma'am,
wait, sir.
Okay. Sarita ma'am,
ma'am,
Just
please
wait.
counter.
yes,
Yes.
ma'am, I am not agree for opposite team
Yeah,
because,
okay, okay. Just wait,
okay,
ma'am. Just wait. First,
okay,
I would like to appreciate Sharad sir that he has taken back a chance very nicely and he has narrated very nicely. Dimple ma'am started with the positive, but he has taken his place, and really we should give him a round of applause. तालियों से थोड़ा yes sir. Really, this type of confidence required. Thank you very much, Sharad sir. Whatever you have spoken in this manner, like every points were right from your side. Now, yes, Sumit sir, Suman ma'am, you can.
yes,
Suman ma'am, please
ma'am,
counter
yes,
his.
yes, I am
All
not agree
point
for opposite
was
team.
all
Yeah,
point
because,
was completely meaningless
yes,
without any
because, yeah,
validation. He has covered.
yeah,
Just counter him.
yes, because I am not agree for opposite team. Education help leader understand
Right.
law,
Good
and
point.
education lead make better decision.
Good point.
They can also solve problem easily because in education, and education improve think skill.
Right.
Leader can plan better policy
Yeah, very
and
nice.
understand every situation. They
Very
can
nice.
speak clearly in public. And
Right.
education build confidence. Every person educated, so build
Okay.
confidence, and
Right.
can they can understand global level and global issue, and they can represent our country well.
Very
And
nice.
education leader respect rule,
Hmm.
and
Right.
Okay.
no
So,
education not get mistake in the government. Complete my side. After that you
Okay.
will.
hmm.
Can I
They
recount it to
understand.
you?
No, no.
Yes,
Yes,
Dimple ma'am.
count
Dimple
it,
ma'am, do
count
you
it.
have any points?
They
Do you
understand
have point,
economic system.
Dimple ma'am?
Dimple
Yes,
ma'am, do you have any points, please?
yes, ma'am. I have points, but I have points to positive side, not
No,
negative
you
side.
can try for negative also, you
Okay.
think.
Okay. No
She knows
issue.
very well
One,
that how
one,
can
only
she
one
speak
thing.
loud.
Only one thing,
She
ma'am.
knows
Just
very
Only
wait,
well.
one
just
thing,
wait,
ma'am.
She
Sharad
knows
sir.
very
Just
well
wait.
how can she
Dimple
speak loud.
ma'am, this time Sharad sir will speak. Then after you just collect your points and then speak. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, okay, ma'am.
She can't
Now
speak now
Sharad
because
sir, yes.
she knows
Sharad sir.
reality. She knows reality. What is realistic? Then how can she
No,
speak
it's
lie
not
here?
a realistic that why
Oh,
the leader
okay.
there doesn't need for the
Uh,
globally or not. First, they
Okay.
have to look
Okay.
for their
One,
village. Kindness
one
is
thing, ma'am.
there.
I'm giving to liberty to you all. Okay, no problem. If you have to better knowledge about to the positive, so you can also take to your positive. I am sufficient to the retaliate to you all. Okay. Ma'am said that if you are educated politician, you can build new and better policy. Do you know one thing, kind for your all information? Any leader they don't make policy. Policy maker are executive body like IS, IPS and
Yes.
others member. They don't make, they give only order. They try to the
Mhm.
manipulate of the voice of the public. Okay? And so
Okay.
for that there is no need to education. But
Mhm.
education, why it is good? Because your thought will be different compared to less education.
Okay.
Another thing, for the kind for you all example, I can tell you. For become a politician, already I said you in my definition, politician it means that social worker, like Lala Lajpat Rai, like
Okay.
Chaudhary Charan Singh, who was
He is also
ready,
educated. He is also
ji,
educated.
who.
Lala
Lala
Rajpat Rai
Rajpat Rai.
ji, right? He
So
was very
he
educated.
I
They were
mentioned to you,
graduated.
not behalf of the education. I have given to you example for social worker. Okay. And if you will, as much as possible, you are well educated, then you will do corruption behalf of the filing for make to the policy to the favor of the some company. But if you are, I can tell you why I'm saying that, and it will be tough to catch you. But in the same manner, if you are not well educated, then you will do corruption like Chara Gotala, railway. So there is a possibility, like ultimate, I can say one thing: for do better work, there is no need to the qualification. For the
Okay.
example, I can tell you. Before that,
Hmm.
our grandmother, they were not
Hmm.
educated, but they were
Hmm.
very well able to monitor whole family. They were very well
This is
to
not
give
your
better
home. This is
conditions.
a country problem. Not is one
Then
only one your
actually
home
we
problem.
call
It is
we
all
call our
Actually,
country
land to the
problem.
mother.
actually,
Actually,
Saratji, please. Actually, our constitution should be implemented because it's made 1947. Thereafter,
so
no dot it changes. No dot is changes. At that
sir,
time, there has a norm that who as a politician they don't have any require any education degree, but you have to do things deeply
Update your
that you
system.
came to
listen,
know
listen.
that if you have a 5 MLA, after that he pressed that you give me finance minister, thereafter I join with you, otherwise I expel. Therefore, government, like a alliance government, he helpless to provide to such a illiterate person to give the finance minister. But he is a totally duffer. He does not have knowledge what is the finance, what is the meaning of finance. and
Right.
he is doing the finance minister. So have to change first of constitutional. Therefore, nowadays who is just like a night blind, and he is a police minister. They make a police minister, but he is night blind. He don't know how to look the guard is properly duty in their office or not. And who has a handicap, he does not have knowledge because he is a power that he want now. Give me the sports minister. The government hopeless, there is a sports minister. So how to handicap doing the develop the sports, because he is a handicap, he don't know knowledge.
Okay. Can I speak something?
So
Okay.
education is must required. It should
Sir,
be
Devi sir
implemented.
has,
Who has a
sir.
minimum education is required for graduation. Thereafter he come in a politics. Otherwise, no. If you
Okay.
want to
Okay.
join, if you want to join as a peon, as a service, so you have to. There has a norm. You have to pass a degree like a 10th or 12th standard. Thereafter, you can appear the examination. Otherwise, no allow. So why should
Okay.
not
Can I
allow
Sir,
can I say
politician
Bhushan
something?
to?
sir, give chance to Devi sir. Sir,
Okay.
Devi
Now,
sir, give
now
chance
it's
to
my
Devi.
turn. Good
Yes.
evening, everyone. I want to say something here about it. I want to put my points.
Yes.
A politician, actually, we need to understand what is the meaning of politician. What is the meaning of leader? Education is different thing. Education provide you knowledge of something. It makes you aware. It makes you gather information in an order. But here, the political, if we talk about the political matter, here you should know that how you are going to deal with others. Being an educated, it is not mandatory that you know how to deal. For example, Rahul is the best. Rahul Gandhi is the best example. He don't know how to lead the people. So it is very important that how means what kind of a skill, leadership skill you have. So in that case, we cannot say that it should be compulsory. If it is if a politician is educated, that is much better. If not, but if he holding a leadership skill, who can lead the team, who can lead the country, so that is the one what we required. Just because of being you see the finance minister earlier, what was the name, P Chidambaram, he said, how will you pay from UPI? How would you do they have a POS machine at their shop? Anybody who is selling the vegetable in the street? So this was a ridiculous thoughts, that they are educated, they are highly educated, but still they are thinking this way. But on the other hand, Modi, some people say that he don't have that big degree. He's not a finance minister. He don't have a financial knowledge, but
By
still,
giving further
uh,
kind information, also he is good and great educated person. You can't consider
I,
him as
I
he
no
is
no.
not
So
educated.
I understand, sir, but I'm talking in the sense of finance knowledge. Finance minister means he is educated, he is experienced in finance, but still in the finance matter he have this kind of a disruption and comments. On the other hand, Modi, he have not taken any specialist like economics or finance courses in his degree. He have like done normal courses, normal degree, but still he know how to deal with all this, and he made it done and proved to the world. And we are now the like the real transaction time, India is the first in the whole world. So this is clearly shows that leading a country, leading a team, or being a politician, it is not mandated to be very educated. But as you said, if that politician is very good in that skill with education, that will be more better, that will be more beneficial. For example, our Raghav Chadha, he is from our party, but still he is the best guy. He is an educated, he have worked in in Europe as well. But he actually works and means represent the people. What
Right.
really we all should need this kind of a person in parliament who present there the real problem.
Okay, so I'm going to counter you, sir, this time. You
Please.
are sharing the multiple valid point from your side as per your perspective about it, that it's not matter a lot that there should be education limitation and it should be there for the politicians. As per my perspective, sir, this is most important. Because of this only, lots of criminals and apart from this, you can say, sir, the ruffian guy are going to enter in the politics, and we are going to blame current government that they're not going to work. Just they are directly, not indirectly, directly they are doing corruption in front of us. Because of this mentality only, because of their illiterate behavior, you can say, and because of their means very illiterate, you can say, because of less education only, they don't
Sir,
have the
I'm
satiq
sorry for
idea.
interruption,
They
sir.
don't
Sir, please
sir, they don't
excuse
have
me, sir.
satiq idea. Sorry for interruption, sir. They don't have satiq idea. If I'm going to do single corruption, then how much it will impact our area, because of their very bad thinking. This is first point. Apart from this, we are going to directly welcome the criminals in our politics to serve and govern our state and district and nation. Then how can we expect from them that he will take good decision for our area? First, and also second, how can he speak valid point and valid problems about your area in the parliament while meeting? How, if any new policies parliament and means they are going to take a decision, they're going to pass, then how, if that new policy is not as per the expectation and as per the validation of the society, then how can they counter, how can they make them understand that this is not
Sir, sir,
completely in the favor of us?
I understood whole points. The only thing
Please.
I want to say here, just in counter of your speech, that
Please.
Kejriwal, you know him very well. He
I
is
know.
an IITians, but
Yes.
still you see him that he is like there is so many cases on him due to corruption. So this
Yes.
doesn't mean that if you are an educated person can make more clear, means sharply how to corrupt, how to steal money. So
Okay.
that is depend on what nature you have, what kind of a heart you have, and this is all about the public. If a public is opting a
It
person who is
means
ruffian,
it means you are going to completely challenge the education system. Means overall the educated people are corrupted. You are going to challenge them. If we are going to say use such
Sorry
lines,
sir,
for
sir,
just
interruption.
we are going to
Sir,
use such line for the
sorry for
educated
I
interruption
people.
just
you
On
mentioned
both.
on whom? On
I
whom
just
we can
Mr.
mentioned
say
Sumit
Raghav
sir,
Chadda. He is
please.
also educated person. And
got it, sir.
other
Got it.
hand,
But
there
but
is a guy
in
who has
every
studied
situation,
Akhilesh Yadav. Akhilesh Yadav, he has studied from Australia. Rahul
all right,
Gandhi
sir.
studied from England,
Got it.
Italy,
Got it.
and
What I'm saying,
another
Sir,
ones
give
are
others member
IITians.
limited,
also
But
chance to
limited,
still,
speak.
if you
limited.
compare all of them with Modi, so this is the way they serve the country. This is depend on the nature.
We
That's
will
it.
come
I'm
again
done.
on it.
Team
We will come again on
leader,
it. Yeah, give the chance to others as well. Please. Please, ma'am,
Sharad
go ahead.
sir, team leader, give chance to others also.
Yes, Dimple ma'am, you please.
Hmm. Dimple ma'am, if you want, you can. If you have any points, do you have? Dimple ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
So,
If you have point, do you have points?
yeah, ma'am. Yes, I
Okay,
have
that's it.
one.
Speak. Hmm.
Mhm. Okay, so as per my, sorry, in my point of view, hmm, education must require every person's in politics also. if they, it's not like they have education, it's mm, if they don't have communication skills, leadership skills, so how they will manage? So in my point of view, mm, they should have leadership skills. How they will solve problems, how they will manage people.
Yeah, completed. And Suman
Yes,
ma'am, if you
yes.
want to say,
So how they
Can
will
I?
manage to person, how they will communicate to other person. If many politics have education, but they don't have to communication skills like mm, yeah. So leadership skill also required to every politician. That's all.
yes,
Okay.
example
Now,
is Mamata Banerjee.
now
Now,
I can say something.
no,
It's my turn
Dimple
to.
ma'am, she is in your team only. Now
No, she
others,
was
Suman ma'am.
favoring to the education. She was favoring
Yes,
to
Please,
the
yes,
education.
yes,
please,
ma'am,
please
yes,
leader.
ma'am, yes.
I
Please,
have
My
please.
name
to.
is
She's
leader.
from your team.
Okay,
My
then
She's
name is
from
sir.
your
leader.
team. She's from your team, but still she's supporting the
No,
realistic
Yes,
no,
thing.
Okay.
yes,
What is
sir.
the
because
fact?
Hey,
my
What
team
is
is
see,
fact?
leader.
I think you
She is
all,
going to support.
Actually,
you,
She's
sir,
going to
actually,
speak
in
you
to.
my
all,
She's
party,
not going to just
she
speak
did,
live.
no, you all, I think you all didn't listen her carefully in the last. She added that being an educated, also they don't have communication skill with the others, how to speak, how to handle.
Okay.
She has added
Okay.
that thing. What does it
okay.
mean?
Now I can
I'm
say one thing,
I'm
ma'am.
sent
Uh,
I'm set to against.
okay. Yeah.
Last
Yeah. See.
line it
Okay.
was
See.
Our
again.
topic
Again.
is
So
See.
please
education
listen
required
to
to
everyone
politician.
carefully.
So I said
Suman ma'am.
education required every politicians, but they
Hmm.
don't
Wow.
have
Seriously.
leadership skill.
Actually, ultimate. Okay. In my
I
party,
said to
democracy is
against.
still live. Okay. In my party, democracy is still live. That's why we give some liberty or can say flexibility for her to raise her own thought. Okay. We have no any problem for that. Okay. Fine
Okay,
for
so
Hmm.
you all.
Suman,
You all. See?
Suman ma'am team,
Okay.
Suman ma'am. Suman ma'am will speak. Then you. Sir, Sharad sir, you, Devi sir, and Dimple sir, you three are in one team.
And
See,
me, Sumit sir, and
you are in my
No,
team.
But
Suman
Listen.
ma'am.
but if
Yes,
if any party member he is taking outside line out of party, then it's need
Who?
to someone who can reconnect, refresh for public
Yes,
appearance because
yes.
he
Okay.
went out of our party line.
So
No,
Suman
no.
ma'am, please cover.
yeah, education can help work professionally and then
Very well.
country. So good decision in country. Education reduce any right decision
Hmm.
and
Uneducated people
understand
can make new
people,
policy.
and
They can
understand.
generate something new plan they can bring. They will
Yes,
have that capability. Yeah, ma'am, please. Very good point. Good point.
yes, and they can promote equality in every
Hmm.
person, and
Very good.
they can focus on long term goal. Education get
Wow.
long
Wow.
term goal, and
Yes, Sharad
education
sir.
help problem solve
Fine.
easily, and they can help any needy people think about, because they think is new
Right.
education, yeah, new side, and
Right.
Okay.
education, huh? And education
Now,
leader, n- new spring youth,
okay,
and
okay. And now,
they understand international relationship
Wow.
relations
Wow. Very nice.
international
okay,
relations.
okay.
No,
No, no,
Sharad
sir.
sir.
Please let me. After that, I will be not able to speak, sir. Please.
I will just add
For
here.
5.
Speak here for 1 minute, please.
okay, okay, please, Devijal sir, please.
Education improve overall leadership quality. That's all.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Very good.
nice.
Many of us here, there is a very big misconception about the education.
Okay.
Many of us think that having a degree is called education.
No,
What
no,
if
we are
I'm
not
not
in
educated? Yes, many of us are having this kind of a thinking that having a degree is an education, but that is totally wrong. Education means if you are reading a book and finally you are getting the degree, so you will be called educated person. But what if I have studied and read those books without degree? Will I not be educated? There is a very big means misconception. So we are a leader who have the quality of leadership. He know how to deal with people, who know how to take decision, how to manage the country, what is good and bad for country. So if you start comparing with the degree, that person don't have degree and that one have degree, so I don't think that is the right way of thinking. We should change our thinking first, that education and degree both are different thing. Many of us thinking only degree, having a degree is education. No. If I say Narendra Modi, he is now leading the country and he is having like more than 25 years of working experience in this field. He knows very well how to deal. So a person who is IITians, who is taken degree from outside country, some from some very prominent and famous college, but if you start comparing and taking decision and leading the country, that will nowhere it will match. So education and having experience, leadership qualities, both are different.
Got it.
I'm
Got
done
it.
from my side.
Yeah, actually, I had point, but I'm not going to speak. Anup sir will counter. Anup sir will counter. I
Sir,
had point, but I'm not going to counter. Yes,
I give an example. A
please.
illiterate person who does not have any like a education, like a not a 10th class of pass. But why not government give a chance? But he has a skill. Why not give a chance to hold a post of IP as a SP in a district? Why not give the chance? Because who are uneducated, because how to they understand the complex issues like economy, laws, health, technology, e-commerce. Nowadays, totally world is digitally will be implemented and AI tools also come. So how do they know what is the internet? They don't have knowledge. They don't have a knowledge how to operate the computer, how to operate the smartphone. They only depend on IS and IPS officer who are working under the minister. But why not government send up illiterate people to media and sit and debate competition, like he said for the party for the party, but because of that they don't deploy it, because they are unable to speak and counter to others party. Therefore they specially choose the person who has a knowledge, an educated person who has a knowledge of Hindi and English. Therefore they deploy to the media set the debate of the for and against. So therefore it is required, but politics is not a play a game like a 2 days or 3 days game. Who has a knowledge of vast knowledge about the politics and have a education and have a skill, therefore they can do proper way and function the country properly. Not only that, education also improves to ability and you can speak clearly. Therefore people eager to wait, listen what do you say. Therefore they affected for your speak after listening. Therefore they can do something and they always stand for you. So therefore because of that, if you want to represent some things, so if you have like a knowledge, then you effectively and national and as well as international level people. So already world is involves digital system, global trade, climate changes, education helps leaders deal with those things. So not you have a you have a skill, you are honest, you are renowned person, you never cheated to him, you just like you have such a quality, but lack of education. So why it's like a एक सूरज के आलो के तरह कैसे इसको आप लोगों को सामने पीपल के सामने आप लेके आओगे? That is the problem.
Okay,
So
now
education must require
Okay,
for a
Sharon
leader.
sir, yes. Sir, speak.
okay, thank you. Actually, he said that if you are not educated, then how will you narrate and how will you deal with others and to task? Okay, just for you all, I'm giving to you some basic example. In the same state, in the same country, President Mr. Barack Obama, he has written a book on biography, and even he mentioned there, because Mr. our leader, he had done study from the Harvard University, it is the biggest university. And he was saying, when I was talking with the Mr. Rahul Gandhi, I was thinking like there is a one boy who want impressed to teacher, but he has no very well to the knowledge about that subject. And in the same manner, same state president Donald Trump, he said that Modi is the best negotiator. So now you can compare with each other. If you are more educated, then any news anchor or any anchor, they will ask question to you. Then before give to answer, you will ask to the religion, what is your caste? It happened in the UP, one of biggest Australia written educate by the politician. And kind for you all information, if you are well educated according to the degree holder, then you will just show to the everybody the constitution on the hand. Constitution, it is not one of book, it's one of like right. There is a mention of the right of all citizens, how will govern to the country. And even you are just showing to the page of the constitution, and inner side is totally empty paper. Then you can see, understand how it like. And if you are more educated, then some veteran politician will come, you meet you for some concerns of the state, but you will not care to him, and you will give the biscuit of your dog. So this is a different of more educated. You will love to the more than to the person, you will love to your puppet, your cat, your dog. So this is a different. If you are more educated, then you will not think to the logical way. You will all times think only the chair, and you will carry to the bag of some country. You will not think like who helped already to us, with whom we have trustable, testified relation. No, you will think only what? Start to the crisis in the country. If you are more educated. Example for the recently nearest country I can give you, if you will look what happened there. There is one of his scholar, and he written so many books, but he played to the role what? Vibhishna. And we cannot respect to the Vibhishna never. And he removed to the Democrat, selected to the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, and he seated that chair. So it is, if you are most educated, but if you are puppet, you have no daring to take our own decision. You have no courage to think what is the better and what is not better. If you don't think like what will return people, what will
Now,
right.
Sunita, do you have any points? Really, he has delivered all points. Correct point, appropriate. So, who is there? No one is there. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone is. I think Sharan sir has shut everyone's mouth. They are not
No,
able to
never.
speak.
Never, ma'am. It will be never possible.
Not favor.
But we are
This is not
we are
good.
maintaining the code of conduct of this
I
platform
said-
only. By the way, we have also the lots of point to counter him logically. Illogically, they are sharing the point
No,
against
there is
of
no
the.
illogically.
1 minute, please, please. 1 minute.
Everything is correct,
Kind,
whatever he
kind
has
for your
spoken.
No, no, no,
information,
no, no.
even I can
How can you
mention
understand?
that
How can you accept it that illiterate and you can say less educated people can also take the high profile decision and a high profile you can say the powerful decision
See,
as well against.
illiterate not some, I mean, they are able to read
At
books.
least
It's enough.
they should have at least they should have that much quality to take you can say action about their you can say the
Yeah,
area, how
for
much
that
area
they
are
have
there,
to think
what
from
kind
their
of.
mind, not from
Hmm,
book. They have to think
hmm.
logically. They should be confident in
But
taking decision
everything will
making
not
and
now
problem
everything will
now I
not
solving.
can
work.
now I can tell you.
Everything will
Now I
not
can tell
only
you.
work you can say based on logic only, na.
So
At least base
all
conception
things
will
are logic.
required. Completely, you can say confirmation should be clear. If you are in doubt, you are going to take action in you can say in what can say hawa mein. If you are going to take action, then how
Why?
many days it
For
will work for
taking
you?
action doesn't require any book.
No,
They
no.
have to
Listen,
think by
listen,
their mind.
listen, sir. Listen, one
What
thing, ma'am.
And
does
I
the
just counter
Modi
to you
and
with the
I
does
am
example.
every
I,
time?
With the
I'm
example.
going.
With
Hmm,
with the
hmm,
example. Okay, only one last line, sir. You said that हवा में मैंने जो भी बताया, whatever I said to you, I can mention with the date and everything is available on the our stream media, nationwide media. Okay, and kind for your information, everybody are just questioning to the qualification of our prime minister. Now I can give you biggest example. Farmer or home minister,
he
farmer
has
or
BA
home
in
minister of
politics
country.
and also MA in
Listen, sir.
politics. BA
MA,
Listen.
from
MA,
Delhi
MA in
University and
politics.
MA from
Let
you
me
can
Yes,
say
complete.
Gujarat University.
Let me
he has
complete
Hello,
my
vast
sir.
point.
Why
knowledge.
again we are fighting for the education? As I told you, that
Already
just
we got.
gathering some
एक
information
लाइन
Completely.
from
मिस्टर
books and
सर
getting a
सर एक लाइन
degree
ओनली वन लाइन
will
प्लीज
not
प्लीज
improve
ओनली
your rational.
जी
Hmm.
जी now everybody are thinking like अभी अमित शाह he is a home minister. Okay, now I can
Hmm.
tell you one biggest example. Before that, one of Patil home minister, he had admitted and he said openly, before to this home minister, we had no daring for do press conference on the Jammu Kashmir. उनके उनका लफ्ज आए अजीत, I cannot verbally to the take to that word. It is not good word, but he said that we had no daring to do that. But now every 3 months or 4 months, our home minister is visiting there, and he is just involving with the people for make better life. He is interacting direct to direct to direct. So
Sir,
this is amazing
sir,
to the
can
daily
you
living
see
of
He
anyone?
is also
Can you
educated
say anyone
person.
better chief minister than Yogi
He-
Adityanath? Can you
yes, yeah,
name
he's the
anyone?
biggest example. He's the biggest
No,
example.
there is no one. There is no one. Also, I'm
And
agree with this. So what
yeah,
do you
if
think?
I
He's not
say
educated, sir? He's not
no, then
educated?
He
do
is
you
educated
okay,
person.
fine. Okay, compare with Achilles. He has studied from Australia. Do you think
Yes,
Right.
Yogi Adityanath is more compatible in education
I am saying,
than
sir,
Achilles?
my
Yeah,
valid point is
actually
means
minimum.
education. This is most important. Means much more chance will be there for success if
Yes,
educated person 1 to 2% are there who are not going to succeed in their life. So we can't completely counter 98% who are well educated and who are performing best
Sir,
in their
education
day-to-day
again. I'm
life.
saying you, education means what if I have just collected the information from my own experience, means from the books, from somewhere else. Why I need a degree? You mean
Mhm.
I must have a degree? Is it?
Okay. No, I'm not saying only you must have a degree.
Then
Education, it
how?
means
Then how would you say
education.
education? Then how
Education,
would
I'm
you
not
say
going to
education? How would
consider
you define?
actually
when
education
will you
means
have
who
only
has
degrees and certification.
knowledge
Education,
about
it
the
means
subject.
knowledge of your subject,
He
particular
can read,
area and
write, and
particular profile.
understand everything.
Then also you can
That is the education.
consider yourself. Yeah, really, he is educated and he is really educated person. Thereafter, we can be doing this.
So that is the basic, and basic I think have everyone at today's time. You can find everyone is educated that much, can read,
Okay.
write,
Listen,
understand.
one example. In my area, in Dhurauda, there is a Vidhan Sabha.
Mm-hmm.
There is a you can say MLA. and
Mm-hmm.
his name is Sham Bahadur. He is illiterate completely. He don't have you can say knowledge
Okay.
about anything. He always tried to attend orchestra party apart from this with the ruffian guy. Always he tried. By the way, he served the people. He's
Mm.
good and means average bonding between the people. He spend always unnecessary money where there is no need, but still he is going to spend their money for that thing. I don't know how he's going to win in every election, but
So
matter
is
is
there
what kind of impact.
maybe,
Listen, sir, what kind of impact
sir,
will
I
be there in the
understand.
society? What kind of
Is there
impact?
any
What the
is there
youngster will
anyone
learn?
is there
What the
anyone who can compete with him? If there is any competitor, must stand, must come in the
definitely, sir.
yes, must come in the row.
Based candidate are there in against of him, but matter is he has the power of money and the you can say the top political connections
So
support are there who are supporting them
that is a
directly. So
different, sir.
on the
So
basis on
that
this
is a
he is going to
different,
win.
why he won, that is a different story. But
Right, sir.
we are talking about the education compulsion in
So
political.
I'm saying, sir,
So that is a different story. What if
already I told
I
you,
have
sir.
opted?
Already I told you, sir, what a youngster will learn from him. This was my point. If he is not educated and he is going to do an unnecessary thing which is not
Okay.
required, so what
If you will
youngster will learn?
mention, I can give you one example. Visit any time in a Mokama. Nobody have daring to snatch your chain. Okay? He is just Vidhayak, his own constituency, and he is totally uneducated. That person
Hmm.
name is Anand Singh. In his
That is
area, nobody can snatch and nobody can touch to any woman to any time. Even his own group, nobody can take alcohol before of, I mean, on front of him. You go anytime, you will sit first. A question he will do to
Actually,
you: have you
he is a
taken something
MLA.
or not?
He is a
So he's a
MLA. He
politician. So
power.
he's a
He has a
politician.
power. He use of
So
power. Therefore, everyone fear. If I will go some illegally things, that he will be punished. Will police
why it is
not
not
Leadership
applying
even
to
quality
other
the law.
districts?
required.
They use the
Why it is
misuse
not
the
applying to
power.
other states? Why it is not applying to other districts?
But you know, that MLA
listen,
can
one also valid point.
compete with Palki
One also
Sharma,
valid point.
who
Listen,
has a knowledge
uh,
of geopolitical.
hmm,
He can compete the Vivekananda, who
right.
has a vast knowledge of.
Good point, sir. Devi
So
sir,
She is
listen.
not leader,
if
she
a
is anchor, sir.
illiterate, if
Bharat
someone
sir, Devi sir,
illiterate, he
listen.
has a skill, honesty, everything, but how to read the constitution book, like a laws, economies, everything.
Hmm,
Because of that, he has a power. He depend on their IS and IPS officer. I already told.
got it.
They make
Got it, sir.
a list. Therefore, he does not know where the put the sign, and that IS officer indicate that you sign here, that you sign here, that you sign here. Only for sign it, but he don't know what is this.
Right, sir. Listen, Devi sir and Saras sir. Why education? This is most important. At present era, we are going to suffer with the trouble, a problem like lack of gases, LPG gases, petrol as well. We know very well, but still, government they are not going to like add extra, you can say GST on these two things. They have completely reduced the GST. Government are not going to take you can say a single rupee GST at present. I'm talking on LPG gas and you can say in petrol. Why? There is some logic, there is some you can say reason behind it. If you're MLA and MP, he will be not, and they will be not educated, then how they will convey their like areas people, and whatever the party's decision they are going to take, then how they will make understand the people that decision is right or like not right. This is first. Second one is also, if our leaders will be not educated, then how we will represent our status of nation in front of the other countries? At least it is most important to represent our the leaders as well educated, for comparison to be you can say top means top based countries in entire world. Such kind of thing will require to show up. If our leaders will illiterate and you can say less educated, then how we will represent our status of nation in front of the other countries when we are dreaming to be like world means ki Vishwaguru? How will we will represent ourselves? We will show them that these are the list of our leaders and MLAs and MPs who are going to take the major decision about their areas and the nation. We will show them like this. These are the statement of
Okay,
them in the parliament and other place.
do you think
Sir,
who have no
listen one more
degree?
thing. For every task, there is some, you can say, task, there is some policy. On the basis on that, they can do, they can support government, they can also serve the nation and their areas people. But without any plan, sir, without any your
They
you
do
can say
plan,
creative
sir.
thinking,
They
how
do
can
plan
you
before.
what?
Sir,
I
sir,
think
I have
everyone.
only one line.
Mhm.
Huh?
Okay, I have one line. Do you think who is not educated, they have no idea build to house? Who is not educated, they cannot understand how do agriculture?
Sir,
Because
this is
you said
completely meaningless,
no,
na, sir.
for
You
make
have
policy.
idea. You
Listen,
emotionally
listen
you
one
are
thing.
based on.
Listen
Sir,
one thing,
this
sir.
is not right, ना. ऐसा
Sir,
इमोशनली गरीब तो रोड पे कितने सारे पड़े हैं सर, वो तो भी सिर्फ प्रोफेशनली आके क्यों नहीं अपने सारी चीजों को स्टार्ट कर दे रहे हैं? बहुत सारे इमोशनली लोग पड़े हुए हैं.
I
Experience
said you
required, sir.
politician, it's mean that social worker, sir. Social worker. I never considered to any politician like you are a educated or uneducated or you are BIP and VIP. I don't consider to them. I just thought one thing. If you are a politician, it's mean that you have given to life only for public. You have no your own personal life if you are a politician. I consider in that way. And I would like to say one thing, sir. Uh, Uneducated, we first of all we have to change our definition. Yeah, actually, Mr. Devi Dayal sir, he said
Already he
already.
has said. Already he has
Yeah.
said.
So if we follow to that routes, then that will help to us for progress and for the make to the policy. I can tell you one thing, sir. Policy never making by the politician. All time policy becomes by the our some who teacher, who is a professor,
Yeah.
or who is working in
Last
the education.
point. Last point from my side. Education limitation should be there. Parameter should be there. Apply for the politicians because of this only restriction. Ruffian, criminal, there will be restriction for enter. Okay, they can't enter in the politics. You can say politics, and because of this restriction,
But I
great
think who are
personality
more
will get
educated,
represent.
more degree
हाँ,
No,
holders, they are
great
allowed
according
personality
to
will get
to.
him,
opportunity to serve their area. This is
according
true.
to you,
That's it.
educated people cannot do corruption. Educated people
They
cannot
are.
do
I'm not saying they
They
cannot.
criminality.
do more.
I'm not saying,
They
sir,
So
they
do
can't
more
do
than
corruption.
you.
recently we have heard
Definitely.
about doctory. Doctory, it is a biggest tough job. But after that, they go to the suicide by the blast bomb. They were
Got
not
it.
educated.
We know. We know. Okay, ma'am. So we have done from.
Yeah, yes, I have to conclude this, no? Yes,
Ji.
it was nice debate. Really, I enjoyed a lot. And to conclude, what I think, yes, education is an important quality. Okay, for politician, as we know, it helps them make informed decision and understand the policies better. But and also, I think that education alone cannot define a good leader. Some qualities required, that is honesty, experience, and leadership skills, and deep understanding of the people's problems are equally important. As our all members, they have also discussed these all things. Therefore, what I think, instead of focusing only on the minimum education qualification, we should aim for a balanced approach where both education and practical experience are valid in politics. So, both are required, but I also enjoyed this very much. Both team, they have done very nicely. Both have put their thoughts in a nice manner and really appropriate and logical also. It was nice debate, amazing. Thank you. Good night to all.
Good night.